close to 4,000 yards passing.
Yep.
You would hope that he's also probably going to be in the 400 to 500 yards rushing. So maybe just like total yards, you're looking at just anywhere from 43 to 4,500 total yards. And then you got to be in the 20-plus touchdowns and less than 12 interceptions.
See, I was going to say,
where my head's at.
I was going to say 25-plus touchdowns.
30. What are we doing here?
Wait, Curtis, if Steph Diggs isn't even playing the first 5 weeks of the season, who is he throwing to that they're going to score 30 touchdowns?
Greg. It's
No, hold on. No.
30 will put him top 5.
At no point have we even thought that this offense was going to be like a top 10 offense in football. That would, if he's throwing 30 touchdowns, they're going to be a top 10 offense in football. It's not going to happen. We want them to be middle of the pack because that's a massive improvement of where they've been offensively the last couple years now, and we expect the defense to be in that top 7 range. That's kind of how we expect them to win football games.
Yeah, I mean,
20 we've been saying all along.
20 is a very reasonable expectation. 25 would be great.
Yeah,
25 I think is the number. I think 25 and no more than 12 interceptions is the number. I agree with Shaim on that. Close to the 4,000 yards. But that's kind of what my expectations are of Drake Maye. I think the question becomes, if he doesn't have a great year, is there a built-in excuse because
Josh McDaniels?
I don't know if Josh McDaniels is an excuse because he's going to have, look what he did with Mac and obviously the Brady stuff. And I know Brady is more of like the greatest of all time, but you know how people are. They're going to be like, oh, it's not Josh McDaniels' fault because
he was able to do this with Mac Jones his first season.
Right.
And Drake Maye is not able to do it, so that's on Drake Maye.
It's the offensive line and the weapons that will be the excuse. Again, because the offensive line might be improved or it could be just as bad.
But the offensive line, you went out and you used your, what was that, the 4th overall pick on.
Yeah, but if he sucks or has to get kicked into guard, Wiggy, that's not Drake Maye's fault. That's the front office's fault.
Oh, no. I agree with you on that one.
So let's go to Shaim's least favorite person, Mac Jones. His rookie year, first year with Josh McDaniels, on a team that sucked, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. 22 touchdown passes.
Okay.
13 interceptions, completed 69% of his passes.
All right, that's pretty good.
I'm sorry, 68% and 3,800 yards.
That's pretty good.
So that's basically Shaim saying that if Drake Maye does that, it's a success. Mac Jones is the Antichrist.
No. I think Mac Jones, a lot of people would say that he had a successful first year.
Not Shaim.
Yeah, because they had a cupcake schedule. No, Mac Jones had
They have
fine
a
first
cupcake
year.
schedule this year.
Just because he had a
great.
fine
Now
first year doesn't mean I still thought he was bad.
Now I have to have
admitted he had a
cupcakes
fine
for lunch.
rookie year.
You were all over him, Shaim, please.
Yeah, because he sucks. But I still admitted that he had a fine rookie year. I've never once said that he didn't.
But you can't say Drake Maye in his second season with those numbers would be a success.
With a new offensive coordinator, no weapons. I mean, what are we talking about here? Like,
if
I don't
you're a top
understand.
5 pick, your job is to elevate those around you
Yes.
at that position.
And asking him to have over 4,000 yards, 20-plus touchdowns, and less than 12 interceptions is elevating a team that otherwise wouldn't have that.
I think if he has that type of year, I think just like Mac Jones, people would be saying, and then obviously would be depending on the record, because I think a lot of people said Mac Jones had a good year because the Patriots went 10 and was that 7?
10 and 7, yeah.
7 that year. So that was a good statistically year for Mac Jones, and it was also a good year for the team. If Mac Jones put up those numbers and the team was like, 7 and 10, I think people would have been like, you got to do better than that. But if you can do what Mac Jones did his rookie year, I think and have the same type of record, I think a lot of people are going to look at Drake Maye and go, that's a productive season.
Again, I'm back on the island. Those numbers are actually really good numbers for Mac Jones, and then he just got ruined.
Well, and I also think Bill set him up for it to look even worse coming into his sophomore season, saying that he's made unbelievable strides. So you look at those numbers and you think that he's going to be the next Tom Brady going into his next year.
But
and
the
he
man
wasn't.
is a shell of himself.
Yeah.
In Mac Jones' rookie year, he had 10 times as many wins as Drake Maye.
Yeah, but Mac Jones, there's no denying.
He also came into a team that had won 8 games the year prior, so he increased it by 2.
7.
In the playoffs his rookie year.
Yeah, and got smashed.
Okay.
It was an established organization. Drake May came into an absolute S show, the biggest cluster we have seen in this city in 25 years minimum.
Well, I really can't compare Mac and Drake's first year because Mac was given the opportunity to be the starter from basically, day one type situation where Drake May wasn't given that opportunity,
And
right?
Mac had Bill Belichick as his head coach.
Yeah, and that as well. But I'm not going to sit here and front and be like Mac Jones didn't have a good rookie year. He did. Like, those are good numbers. Now, granted, he fell off his second year and his third year.
Yeah.
Well, his second year, his offensive coaches were Joe Judge and Matt Patricia.
And Bill Belichick didn't help him. He did not help him at all.
Bill was done with him as soon as he called.
Yes.
Josh McDaniels
Yeah.
or whoever he
The
called.
same way I say Kraft did Mayo dirty, Bill Belichick did Mac Jones dirty his second year.
And he's never recovered.
No.
I mean, is he ever going to be able to recover?
Well, he's in San Fran now, so I know they paid Brock Purdy a bunch of money, but if he gets hurt, I feel like anybody that goes with Kyle Shanahan seems to have a decent kind of couple of games, and so maybe he gets a decent couple of games and he's able to bounce back if Brock Purdy gets hurt.
It gets lost in the shuffle of all the craziness of Bill and Tom and the Crafts and all that with the Patriots, but you could really do a if only for Mac Jones and how, like, the sliding doors, that movie where the two outcomes if you miss the train or make it, like that was he was second in rookie of the year voting to Jamar Chase. Like if he has a normal offseason where he has, I don't know, offensive coaches and Josh McDaniels doesn't go to the Raiders, who knows? I mean,
yeah.
Like,
I do. He sucked. He was bad.
Yeah, he. I think ultimately gets exposed. If he
what
just,
did he do to you?
Nothing. He's just terrible, Curtis.
You think he was COVID year good?
Yes, he was. It was COVID year. Dude, he was throwing over linebackers in the national championship game that looked like me. When was the last time a wide receiver beat out his own quarterback to win the Heisman? Like that, it was so clear and obvious he was not going to be good. He came in off of COVID year on a cupcake schedule on an established franchise, won 3 more games than the year prior. Good for him. Got absolutely smashed in the playoffs by the Buffalo Bills and then fell apart.
What's an easier schedule, this year or Mac's rookie year?
all right,
Probably Mac's rookie year because they played all the tough teams
I'd
they
have to
played
look
didn't
at
have their
that.
best players.
678 text for you, Shime. Did Shime just say Mac Jones came into an established organization? They had a quarterback who could not throw the football.
Right,
Okay.
bounce passes.
Yeah, coming off the Tom Brady dynasty. Of course, it was an established organization. Bill Belichick had been here for 22 years or whatever it was. Like, what are we doing?
No offense, Wiggy, on the quarterback comment.
No, I'm not taking. Cam was able to win 7 games with an awful. You think Mac Jones had no weapons? Go back and look at Cam Newton's weapons, and he won 7 games. But Mac Jones, when you start to look at, like I said, I don't take nothing away from what he did his rookie year. I agree with Shime that I think eventually he was going to get exposed because I didn't think he was like. I'm not even going to look at Alabama. When you play at Alabama, every quarterback's good because the talent that they have.
If Cam's arm were a weapon, it would be a bunker buster. That's basically, if I could get a topical one in there, Curtis.
Love it.
Julian Edelman's best game on the Cam Newton, though. Come on.
Take that, Ayatollah.
All right. Well, anyway, congratulations to the quarterback and the missus.
Yes.
And we wish them forever happiness.
Yep.
And Shime says if he can come close to Mac, he's having a great year.
Nope, that's not what I said at all.
Any idea what their first song was?
Oh, I do not know. It looked like a great time, though.